Hello. It's Monday, the 17th of March, 2025. If you're watching live on YouTube, then it's just after 1 p.m. here in the UK. And if you're watching live on Rumble, then it's just after 7 p.m. here in the UK. And if you're not watching live, I don't know what time it is, but welcome along anyway to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about racing in the flashback event Formula Future in Real Racing 3 Update 13.2. So we're going to get on because it might be a little bit of a long stream because apparently it's got 8 stages. So let me share my screen. Let's have some audio. There we go. John in the chat on the YouTube side says, "Is back." I am indeed, sir. I am indeed. Right, let's not wait around because it's eight stages. Obviously, you see there it says 8-day event. That means there are 8 stages. And typically, what used to happen on these sort of things is when an event went live, you'd have one stage per day. Whereas obviously now we can complete all available stages from immediately as soon as you've opened the event up. But that never used to be the case. And obviously that's why it's known as being an 8-day event when it's got 8 stages. Likewise, if it's a 5-day event, in terms of it being a flashback, it used to be that event would have one stage released per day, but not anymore. Right, let's get on. Okay, so join Ahmed for the Formula Future adventure in this 8-stage special event for your chance to earn, oh dear, a heap of rewards. So, stage 1. One moment. Oh, there we go. Okay, so stage 1, Ahmed's escapade. My mistake. Hello, my friend. If there is one thing you know about little old me, you do crazy stuff. It is that I'm full of surprises. No? Yeah, that'd be one word for it. Well, here is another. I have the plans for the McLaren MP4X concept. In other words, the car doesn't exist. And they want us to build it. Oh, fair enough. What is the MP4X, I hear you ask? Well, it is McLaren's beautiful, revolutionary, unregulated, unrestricted, and downright jaw-dropping concept for the future of racing. So I built it. Oh dear. Well, my team built it. Oh dear again. It is bare bones at the bottom, flash on the outside, but unfinished inside. It's got no engine. I need to know where we can improve it. So what do you say? You give your expert opinion. Don't build cards, Ahmed. Just don't build cars. That's my expert opinion. Anyway, stage 1 has 3 goals. Goal 1. You should take some time to understand this car. The first time I tried it, the sheer power and downforce threw me completely. Be careful as you marvel at my creation. Whilst completing this test lap. Okay, so I think the first thing to state is I already have this car. So this is an event going back quite a few years. So since winning the car, there then was an opportunity of getting discounted upgrades, which I believe I will have done as well. Because as you can see there, and I've got new livery to represent a car that's fully upgraded. I do own this car, and it's got 28 upgrades out of 28. So apparently, because this is quite an easy event, people can complete it without any upgrades. I'll be honest, I doubt that would have been me. I suspect nowadays I probably would have at least had to apply 7 upgrades and possibly a few more. But yeah, so I won't be. This is a flashback event to me. I'll just be completing it to get the gold. And you can see there in the top right hand corner, my gold currently stands at 1,636 gold. The first car, or the first time I'm going to have to spend some gold to win a car, will not be until Thursday. So hopefully we'll have over 1,700 gold by then. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're just completing a test lap. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to stick with my assist being steering on low, traction control off, and brake assist off. In fairness, this does drive like a Formula 1 car. And maybe, to be more accurate, like one of the newer Formula 1 cars. Okay, there we go. And I wouldn't be surprised if, even though this car was a concept back then, and I don't know if it exists today, that a lot of the engineering that went into the concept has probably been applied to some of McLaren's later F1 cars. It would not surprise me if that's the case. But I don't know. No idea. Goal 2 of 3. The sculpted floor of the MPX builds greater downforce than current race cars, but they're not allowed by current regulations. But we are not regulated. Ahmed's never regulated. I'll drive the Ferrari 375 F1 and see if you can lap me before the end of this race, which is a 3-lap race. So let's see what we can do. To go faster, less brakes in that area. Probably being just a little bit safe at this moment in time. I bet you any money it's more than good enough. Oh, hello, here we go. So 1 lap and I'm 1,200 yards ahead of Ahmed. So the problem sometimes with the fact I've got to catch him within 3 laps is technically he's only got to do 2 whole laps and I can't catch him. Oops. Otherwise, how can you lap him? Just doesn't happen, does it? Now I can see he's only just started his second lap. So this should be relatively straightforward. Oops. Made a right mess of that though. There he is. I can see him. I suppose the question is, will it end the race as soon as I've lapped him? I'm going to say yes. There we go. Oh, that were nice and easy. Long may that continue. Now, I'm umming and ahhing about getting 8 stages done in 3 hours. So we'll see. So, goal 3. Fortunately, stage 1 only has 3 goals. I find the downforce is more apparent in the corners. Yeah, but it is a fine line between agility and recklessness. Finish this final test lap within 1 minute, 11 seconds while avoiding going off track for more than 2 seconds. Well, I don't think I've done it at all yet, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I'm sure I've done it in 58 seconds if it's the same lap. Now, obviously, the car is fully upgraded, but again, that gives you an indication how relatively straightforward this should be. Still think I'm probably being just a little bit careful there. Oh, it's a short lap. Oh, well, it's a different lap. Some bits shorter, other bits longer. Apparently I've been off track. Huh. Nevertheless, we're doing okay. There we go. A 1:02. So 9 seconds, well, 8 seconds quicker than that which was required. So stage 1 completed. I doubt I'm going to earn any particular reward. There we go. Not even one. Okay, very good. Listen, I can make the MP4X perfect. As it was intended, but I need the help of your crew. If you can convince them to join me in my venture, you can have it. I'll be able to make my own then. So, stage 2, new parts plan. Eric, let me think about it. No, 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 and no. Well, he's probably right. We've all heard about Ahmed. We know what he's like. Guy's crazy. No way I'm getting involved with Ahmed's schemes again. You think it's easy to regrow eyebrows this perfect after he accidentally burns them off again? I don't remember that in any storyline, but okay. What? Engines are dangerous. And at least see what my creation can do before you say no. Trust me, you'll change your tune. I just hope the engine does not overheat out there in the Dubai sun. Uh-oh. If I could add to the hybrid engine with solar cells on the bodywork, I could make use of this punishing sun. Convince Eric by winning this event without overheating, and we'll see what he can do. Yes? Here we go. So, lift and coast. I've just got to win. Okay. Well, I'm second as well, so that means I've got to catch someone. Ugh. Strange how I'm all slidey all of a sudden. I think, again, it's definitely like a Formula 1 car. As soon as you slow down, the downforce is lost. Well, let's get on. don't know where he is. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. I would imagine it won't end when I overtake him. I would imagine I've probably got to complete the lap. Oh, right, he's in the old F1 car, so relatively straightforward again. There we go. A lot slower that time though. 1:11. Right. That's goal 1 in stage 2 completed. Again, it's good to see stage 2 only 3 goals. Okay, so goal 2. The engine is taking a beating. I'm trying to convince Eric to add regenerative braking so we can lessen the strain whilst building power. Please help my case by winning this hunter event before overheating. Okay, should be relatively straightforward. I would imagine we're starting with as close to a cold engine as you need. Let's find out. There we go. So we'll lift and coast, but we might as well push just a little bit harder this time. Oh, a little bit off. There we go. We're gonna have to cool down a bit, but there we go. Easily into first. Don't blow the engine. There we go. Should be okay from now. Okay, there we go. John puts it's chatless over here. Yeah, it's a bit quiet. It's a Monday. It's 1 p.m. Normally picks up a bit later. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Goal 2 completed. On to goal 3. Now, let's... got that wrong. Yeah, no, I haven't. Now, let's see if you can win this event with an average speed of 144 miles per hour. And you can do that on any lap whilst I get out of this heat and under some shade. So I've got 3 laps to do it in, and I only need that average speed on 1 lap. So I might as well make it the first lap, if I can. Or have I got to win as well? Oh. Oh. I wonder if that means I've got to complete all 3 laps then. Let's find out. Oh look, already gone above 144. Should be another easy goal. In fairness, I do have the car fully upgraded, so hopefully all the goals will be easy. Still technically in gold harvesting mode. It will be until the limited series event on Thursday. we go. That was easy. So I just had to do one lap and it then marked the race is completed. Goal 3 of 3 in stage 2 completed. And I've only been going about 20 minutes. So that's pretty good. If that maintains at this speed, I'll easily do it in 3 hours. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, Ahmed. You sure can sell anything. And how's this for a second thing? I'm in. I'll work on the MP4X. Keep us in the loop, okay? Anything you know, we know. I don't want any secrets. Eric, you worry too much. I will be an exemplar of openness. I will tell you everything, too much, perhaps. You will know every single time I. Enough about that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tomorrow we're heading to Germany with Eric on board. It is time for us to start sourcing parts. I have a few contacts there, and Eric's own channels will get us what we need. Okay, so stage 3, contact in Germany. And Ahmed begins with, last night I had a waking dream. Do you know this? In it I saw myself stride the MP4X, resplendent in glory. But a detractor, he shouted from the stands, what is so good about the MP4X anyway? And you know what I said to him? Everything, of course. But in truth, my very favourite feature is the plasma jet actuators. Sure, I've pronounced that wrong. Frankly, I just like the name. That is why we are in Hockenheim to get them built. German engineering and all that. So stage 3 has 4 goals. BXL Pursuit enters the chat. Hello, welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting in the chat. And they've put, so goal 1 of 4. My contact is an aerospace engineer. She is keen to see the MP4X in action to get her maths together or something. She's invited a few of her Lotus-loving friends, so defeat them in this elimination race. Okay. Should be straightforward enough. Oh, it's the Lotus Formula 1 car. Okay. Still easy. Oh dear. Brake just a little bit too late there. Nevertheless, should be okay, hopefully. Okay, so that's into third, and I see second. We go into first, relatively straightforward, just a case of staying there now. Oh, I've done it again. we go. Another first. So I guess that is goal 1 completed. Car needs servicing. It's instant and it's free, at least for the next 2 and a bit hours. There we go. Goal 1 complete. Goal 2. What are plasma jet actuators? I aim to find out. Whilst Eric and I discuss, you should generate some more data by completing this event within 1 minute 15 seconds and without going off track for more than 3 seconds. Okie dokie. Now, I have been off track quite a bit because of that corner, so I do need to improve. Oh, I've got to win as well, have I? Wow, okay. Okay. A bit better that time, let's go. There we go. I'm hoping the brakes on this car are pretty good. It's 1 minute 15, I've not got long, 25 seconds. "15 seconds, ooh." Okay, there we go. Good enough. Good enough. So that is goal 2 completed. Goal 3. It would seem the actuators work like vortex generators, stabilizing the airflow across the car's body. We need to know how stable the MP4X is to calibrate, so skid 4 times and then win this event. Oh, speed snap. Okay, well that's easy enough, I think. I think so. There we go. 4 skids. $169. Okay. There we go. Nice and straightforward. James Mabinda enters the chat. Welcome along again, James. He puts, "You are fully upgraded. You'll fly by this event." Well, let's hope so. For me, this is definitely a flashback event. I have done it before. All right, the parts are here, and with a little magic from me, they're installed. This is going to give you one incredible kick, hotshot. So take it easy, yeah? Now, take it away, Ahmed. Easy. This is racing. To test our improved MP4-X, you will be driving against the Almaty Ferrari F14T. Hit a speed target of 207 miles per hour 2 times without going off track to prove superiority. And it's a 2-lap special. James obviously was doing it for the first time, and he said I had to do it with 10 upgrades. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad at all. So 207 miles per hour. Win 207 miles per hour twice. So long as I can get to that on some point on this. Oh, don't go off track. Oops, a daisy. Let's try that again then. There we go. Can we get to 207 before the end? Possibly. Yep. Can we get to 207 down here? Absolutely. Oh, there we go, nice and easy. Don't go off track though. Oh, I've got 2 laps to do this. Oh, there you go. Already done. Already done. Oh. Just don't go off track. Okay, that's 1 lap down. Don't need to worry about getting any more 207s. So I'll take my time on this corner especially. Oh. Here we go. That's another win, another goal completed. That might be the stage completed. Yeah, there we go. 4 goals on stage 3 completed. Only 33 minutes really in terms of racing, 32. Looking like I should easily complete this event well within 3 hours. Wonderful, glorious. This car almost feels alive. And Eric, Ahmed, your aerospace friend just mentioned something about prototype 2. You don't think they've already been building one of these before, do you? Where's prototype 1? No, you must be mistaken, or it is a coincidence. Yes, that's probably right. Now let us get some rest, for we have a day trip out to Leipzig tomorrow for our next step. So somebody else already has another one of these cars. Stage 4, practice at Leipzig. And obviously being Leipzig, that means what's his face is there. I know what you must be thinking. How are we on a Porsche test track whilst testing a McLaren against a Lotus fleet? Well, question not my methods. You have your driving skills and I have my convincing. ... We're here to test out the new MP4X on some of these tricky stretches of road. All whilst I have a few words with the team here about some extras. Sadly, I may have stretched too far ahead of myself. So, stage 4 has 4 goals. Goal 1, the Lotus drivers seem to think with technology comes weight. Bah! Show them how a lightweight speed and stopping power by being less than second place at the beginning of lap 2. By being less than second place. In other words, being third place. Right. And then winning by 300 yards. So third place. Okie dokie. and then win by 300 yards. Oh, I'm at fifth. Right, 2 more cars. There we go. Stay behind these two. I mean, I'm going to easily win. It's the 300 yards that will be interesting. One. Let's get this guy. Oh, there we go. So we've got to be 300 yards. There we go, that's 300 yards. Alright, nice and straightforward again. Keenan McNair enters the chat on the YouTube side. Welcome along. Says early stream. What's up, bro? Nothing at all. Everything is hunky dory. It is an early stream. It probably will be the last week of earlier streams, I'm afraid. So make the most of it. And he also puts, "This is a beast of a car. I love this car." Well, technically, in the game, it's the car with the highest PR. So, yeah, how can you not love a car that's A, fast, and B, grippy? So it's good to hear that you do love it. Excellent. Right, so there we go. Goal 1 completed. On to goal 2. A helmet with a distributed aperture system could feed the driver images from cameras on the car. Prove why this would be useful. Win without the aid of a race map, whilst tailgating within 22 yards for 15 seconds. Okay. It's a hunter. Ooh. Tailgate. 15 seconds. Okay. I mean, there's a car that's going really, really slow and a car that's going really, really fast. Let's just go. Oh, too fast. Okay. There we go. Keenan in the chat puts, "It is a little tough to handle though." I actually don't mind it. I think the problem is sometimes when you go through the slow corners and you're going at slower speeds and the downforce sort of like disappears. But when it's at top speed, it's pretty awesome. I suppose the difficulty might be at some of the tracks where you've got like those sharp bends, either at 90 degrees or 180 degrees. Then the car will begin to struggle because you do have to slow down considerably. I didn't even look what that was. Let me go back. So, goal 3. Ah, yes, we really caught some attention. Let us win this race with an average speed of 125 miles per hour, whilst not going over 190 miles per hour on the final lap to catch a good photo opportunity. So there's 2 laps. So in other words, bomb it in the first lap and not to bomb it. I mean, I only have to get, if I'm above 125, I can just be above 125 in the second lap, so long as the average is above that on the first. That's nice and straightforward. Lots of tolerance in there as well. Oh. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Right, so cars are going to be in my way and they're going to knock me flying. So if that's the case, let's go over here. There you go. There you go. Oh. And now I need to get above 125 miles per hour. That'll do it. Hey. Right. So I'm well above 125 miles per hour, so I can slow down for this second lap. I don't have to go above 190, but if I stay at round about 100 and above 125, I should be okay. There we go. 140 miles per hour is my average at the moment. Okay, so keeping it there. Okay, there we go. Nice and easy. There we go. Oh, blimey, a few more chats. Kenan McNair says, I did this event with 7 upgrades. Well done. The only thing I struggled was the 240 miles per hour goal when you had degrading tyres. Okay, I shall look forward to that one then. But some of these had to do over. Yeah, well, it's all right. It's all part of the game. You do it once and you learn and you improve. Carlos Guerra enters the chat. Welcome along, Carlos. Good to see you again. Says, hello, Tony. How are you? I am very well, sir. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. I hope you are well too. Can inputs do a cut on this one? Yeah, I didn't need to. It's all right. We're there. Carlos Guerra says, this car is fantastic. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Kenan says, best in the game, in my opinion. Well, it is the car with the highest PR in the game, so that's good to hear. So Kenan's put, I may have to upgrade more because of the series this car has. The only thing I would suggest waiting until there is a discount on the upgrades. They do them every now and then, but that's what I would do. I wouldn't go ahead and just upgrade a car when I've won it. I would always try and upgrade the car when there's a discounted upgrade. That's what I would try to do. And just to confirm that, Kenny says, but they are expensive indeed, sir. So wait until there is a discount available on upgrades. That's what I would do. Now, you might be waiting a while, to be fair, but it will come around. Arvind J says, hi. Hi, Arvind. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. Right, okay. So stage 4, goal 4. We are a little low on fuel for the final race. I had forgotten that in inductive coupling, like a wireless phone charger on the bottom of your car, didn't exist yet. Okay, so try to win this event without running out of fuel. Oh, it's an endurance. So I just need to do 6.1. So lift and coast again, but I can't see there being a problem getting to 6.1 unless it's a stupid amount of fuel in the car. There you are, 9, that should be alright. Okay, past that one. How slow they're going. Right, get past him now. Literally, look how slow they're going. Deary me. But I've only used 1 unit of fuel. I've almost got a mile on the clock, so I don't see this being a particular big problem. Okay, there we go. Thank you to Arvin J for subscribing to the channel. Very much appreciated. Oh. Oh, there we go. So I've still got just under 7 units of fuel, and I've almost got 2 miles on the clock. So I think this is going to be relatively straightforward. I will just go on. I went over there, but these cars are way too slow. There we go. Okay, got that about the right time. There we go. 3 miles done. Got more than half of fuel still left. Obviously this car is fully upgraded, so everything will be a lot easier for me. There we go. Four miles on the clock, or on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left on the clock, and I've still got over 4 units of fuel left. So this is going to be relatively straightforward, I think. That's 4th. Only got another mile and a bit to go, and I'll have got first. So I've still got almost a full amount of time on the clock as well. Look at that, 80 seconds just under. I don't think we need to worry about being slow anymore. Boom. There we go. 3rd, 2nd, 1st. I won't waste any time though, so we'll slow just behind this guy until we're dropped under 80 seconds, which I think we have just done now. Oh man, there's loads of cars. So there's no, I think you would have got an infinite endurance if it wasn't for the fact you're limited on fuel. Just look at that, I'm still at 80 seconds. I think it's going to be quicker just to run out of fuel and stop, so we'll carry on. I don't need to worry about even going slow anymore, so we'll just blast out the fuel in the car. Oops. Example of a sharp corner there and the downforce not being quite so good when it goes slower. There we go. So if I just break this, hopefully, there we go. Wonderful. So, so James Mabinda says, even with the discount, it is still expensive. Yes, but it is cheaper. So you do have to make the most, I'm afraid. But you are correct. The upgrades are expensive. Just a bit less so if there's a discount on. So Carlos says you can go through full throttle. Don't wait for the slow cars. Okay. There we go. So that is stage 4. So we're halfway through the event. Stage 4 completed. Only been racing just over 50 minutes. This is looking good. Now, obviously, what will happen is the last 4 stages will be harder. They'll be longer. Probably make a few more mistakes before completing them, even though the car is at, fully upgraded. But we'll see. Right. So, Ahmed, I don't think those photographers are fans. I tried showing off, explaining the MP4X to them, but they ran away really quickly. What gives? Oh, no. Oh, how strange. Perhaps they are just starstruck. After all, you are an incredible auto engineer. It's not like we're doing anything untoward here. Ah, that must be it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty intimidating, what with my incredible skills. Now let's get moving. I can't wait for Hockenheim tomorrow with a whole new crowd to impress. Okay, stage 5, brain connection. And here we are, my friends. I have a few friends here who have been tinkering with cognitive control. That is controlling something just by thinking about it. We need to impress them to get their support. So stage 5 is 4 goals. That's good to hear. Let us convince them we need cognitive control for fine manipulation, but without selling ourselves short. By skidding at least 5 times and yet finishing within 48 seconds. Okay. All right. Let's give that a go. Uh, okay. 2. Good if I can go off track. There we go. 5. 48 seconds. I've only got 20 seconds to do it in. And bear in mind this car's fully braided. Oh. Quite easy actually. There we go. So I do think that would have been a hard one to do. I wonder if it's challenging to actually do the event with the car with 0 durability. I'm not going to do it. Just popped in there as an idea. Okay, so that's goal 1 completed. Goal 2. I am hearing some amazing things, my friend. Cognitive HMI and brain synaptic control. Unfortunately for now, you have to rely on slow brain to hands to win this event with a lead of at least 722 yards. Okay, that's all right. Oof. 22. Oh, F-14Ts as well. Oof. A whole gaggle of them. 21. I think I can go off track here, so I'm just going to cut the corner. 3. Okay. 722 yards is a big lead, though, to getting 2 laps. But there's 100 yards. $300. Well, I'm 850 yards up already, so I should be okay. And again, that just gives an indication of how you can win this event with quite a low number of upgrades applied to this car. Some people say 0, but I wouldn't be one of those, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, don't lose it. Pushing just a bit too hard there. So this car does indeed have a grip limit, unfortunately. There we go. Over 1,000 yards ahead. So that's all right. That's not bad. Right. There we go. That's another goal completed. What's next? Ah, what a shame. My friends are telling me their research is purely theoretical. They say they mentioned that before, but I thought they said theatrical. Oh dear. Goal 3 of 4. Okay. But all is not lost. There is still time to show off our work and let people know what the future holds. Perform this time trial, but finish on a high note within 39 seconds whilst reaching a top speed of 200 miles per hour. 39 seconds. Okie dokie. Oh. Oh, it's a time trial. Oops. Retry that. It looks like it's picked up my shadow for whenever I did this before. So, might take me a bit of time to get this right. Pressure's on now that I can't go off track. we go. 36.966 seconds. Good. 2 seconds under the target. So I reckon that would have been quite hard for a lot of people with lower upgrades. Or rather, a lower number of upgrades. Right, so goal 4 in stage 5. My word, we're flying through these. It would seem we have drawn a crowd who all wish to race against you in an elimination event. Your opponents will be more spaced out and eliminations will occur every 30 seconds. You must win this. I'm sure I will. I mean, it's only 6 of us, and I see 5th in front of me. Let's go. Oh, made a right mess up there. Okay, so that's 5th. See 4th in front of me. There we go, that's 4th. So I've got 60 seconds to catch 3rd, who I just see ahead there. Oh, pushing just a bit too hard. Don't need to. I've got the power. There we go. That's 3rd. There's 2nd. And there's 1st. Nice and straightforward when you've got a car fully upgraded. Oh. All right, we're looking good. Still got a bit of the race left, to be fair, but we're looking good. There we go. All right, so that's nice and easy. That is, I believe, stage 5 fully completed now. There we go. And ironically, I think I'm going to earn, yeah, a 1 hour free and instant servicing. That might come in handy later this week, or if not, at some point next week. Seems that I'm doing all the events and all the limited series. Okay, it was only a matter of time before you found out. You see, we are not the only ones on this project, but in for a penny, in for a pound. No? But we don't have time to think on my mission. On to Silverstone. There you go. Old Magnus. Bet he's got one as well. It is so good of you to show up, What with your unofficial McLaren MP4X and all. It is quaint, to be honest. I thought you would have painted it in a little scribbled crayons. This is a surprise. Well, it is in chrome black, so it is a different colour, Magnus. Now, there is nothing wrong with a little bit of friendly competition, especially when the friendly competition is with a hated rival and not friendly at all. You shall feel our wrath, Magnus. Right, so goal 6 also has four. Stage 6 also has 4 goals. Right, so goal 1. Let us show Magnus why our MP4X is better and craft a rivalry for an eventual head-to-head. Make sure you set the fastest lap during this event and finish in at least second place. Set the fastest lap and finish in at least second place. Okay, into 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. There's Magnus. I'll get him. There we are. Boom, look at that. Oh yeah. This car was made for Silverstone. I was made for Silverstone. Not really. There we go. That's it, won already. Can we go faster? Since there was a standing start on the first lap. There we go, a lot quicker that time. 59 seconds, that's not bad. So Carlos Guerra has put, "Today I became an elite player. Well done." And asks, "Are the daily rewards valid forever?" Um, yes, I've never had them taken away. So that will mean you'll get double the reward. So specifically, key to that are the gold rewards. So on the last day of the month, you don't just get 30 gold now, you get 60 gold in total, but every reward is doubled, at least on the gold side. So well done, Carlos. Well done. And Lord Night Moon goes, in answer to your question, yes. Absolutely. Welcome along, Lord Night Moon, as well. But that's excellent news, Carlos. Well done. Right. So goal 2. Magnus is claiming this active flow control is what is setting him apart. I do not even know what that is, but Eric is finding out. Defeat his speed snap time of 15 seconds without the fancy extras. Okay, let's have a go. Oh, it's the international circuit. Oh no, sorry, the national circuit, sorry. Nevertheless, let's get it done. There we go, 200 miles per hour. I don't know how long I did it in, but I did it in the time allowed. So there we go. Goal 2 completed. Now, technically speaking, this is the first event I've ever done without zero brakes, and I seem to have picked a good car because, blimey, this has serious grip. Right, next up. It turns out Magnus has a special body material that morphs to adjust aerodynamics. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. If you believe him, which is helping his average times. I'm not sure how he managed to get it when he didn't. Okay, we could beat his average speed of 165 miles per hour on any lap with our eyes closed. Do not do that. I'll even try beside you in the Ferrari 375 F1. So what am I doing? Win this event with an average speed of 165 miles per hour on one lap. In other words, do it on the first lap. That's easy enough. This is such a fast track. Let's go. Right, we're almost there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Easy. The Adventures of Two Dogs, Valentine and George says tut tut, smile laughing emoji. Welcome along the adventures of two dogs, Valentine and George. Am I going to get your cheat like I normally do? Bet I am, aren't I? But welcome along anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting a little bit more than a hello in the chat. Much appreciated. Nevertheless, I'm on to goal 4. Right, so goal 4. There are some who say that playing dirty is dishonourable. I am not one such man. I want you to knock Magnus off the what? Without going off track yourself and then win. That will show him who is boss. Oh dear. Ugh. Run Magnus off the road. Well, I'm not going to run him off the road, technically. I don't think I am. I think it's easy just to spin him. Oh, without going off track yourself. I will get him. Oh, man. Oh, I'm not doing very well here. There we go. There we go. Is that him? There he is. And that's not very nice. I wouldn't normally do that. It's only because the game insists I do it. Very dirty playing. But there we go. So far, so good. And the adventure of two dogs, Valentine and George says, always welcome. Yes. Yes, I bet I am. There we go. So that is stage 6 completed. 2 more stages to go. Only been racing just over 1 hour 15 minutes. That's not bad at all. There we go. Right, Ahmed, I think you went a little overboard with the last one. I want to see Magnus get his just desserts as much as anyone. But I think you've angered some people with that stunt. Keenan in the chat puts bro is flying. Well, I don't think it's me. I think it's the car. Right, stage 7, safer driving. Despite my recklessness, this is obviously Ahmed, who's reckless all the time. I am a man of the people. I would say no. No, it is true. I don't think it is. Specifically, a man of safety for the people. Definitely not true. Please, will you drive this lap in the opposite direction? That is what drew me to the MP4X, the enclosed cockpit. Enclosed cockpit, you say? That's a pretty controversial topic there, Ahmed. There's definitely merits to it, no doubt. Are you hoping this little exhibition will convince everyone to change the rules? In part, my mission is to breed discussion through competition. How can we have a debate when only one side has been seen? I am an advocate for change after all, and an enclosed cockpit is one such case. Well, that'd be an interesting one. Do we think an enclosed cockpit would be better than the Halo? Would it work? Would it actually be safety, or would it just crack? Anyway, let's move on. So, stage 7, 5 goals in stage 7, of course there is. So these, as I said, would be a little bit longer. So goal 1. We need to showcase how safe the new cockpit system is, but safety first comes from safe driving. I want you to win this race while avoiding damaging more than 2 opponent body parts. In other words, don't hit anyone. Carlos Guerrero says, have you tried doing the circuit in reverse? Carlos has now turned in to Ahmed. That's all that Ahmed used to always suggest. Win this event and avoid damaging more than 2 opponents. So in other words, be clean. Well, attempt. Let's see how we get on. I reckon this will be straightforward. Well, there's 9th. Oh, there's 8th and 7th as well. There we go. Oh, yes. 5th. I suppose it is quite hard not to hit the cars when they're going a lot slower, but there we go. If I'm out in front, I can't hit any car is my methodology, I think, on this one. There we go. So that, for me, is another relatively straightforward goal. Not had any banana skins yet. I'm sure they're going to come. In fairness, the banana skins do normally come in the one of the last 2 stages, so I'm sure we'll see them shortly. There we go, that's another goal completed. Yokatar says, hi, I'm missing your stream. Well, you're here now, welcome along. And Kenan says, be careful with damage, but also full throttle on this one. Mm. Anyway, I did it. There we go. All done. Well, goal 1 completed rather. Goal 2. Careful driving can breed wasteful fuel practices. All that slowing and starting. What we need is careful driving as well as efficient use of fuel. Beautifully done. Now just get out there and celebrate the MP4X as you should. Show the world the brilliance of this new machine by winning this event without damaging your car or going off track for more than 1 second. And it's an elimination. Are we all starting together? No. And you can't go off track as well, so no cutting corners. I mean, there's fifth already. There we go. And there's fourth. And there's third. Up, 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 up. Right, let's get him. There we go. Not seeing second though. Need to crack on. Oh, almost off track. 0.1, I did go off track. Oh well. There's second. There we go. I don't think that's a banana skin, that's just a mistake on my part. Okay, there we go. Up into third again. Let's see if I don't make a mistake this time with this brake in here. Okay, so I've got to catch second here because I'm only in last place, technically speaking. There we go. Okay, where's first? There's first. So this one I think is quite tough actually. Oh, there we go. That being said, I did it with about 18 seconds left, so. There we go. Done. Lennon says, win without running out of fuel coming up. Okay, we'll look forward to that one. Carlos Guerrero says, it would be nice to be able to remove the upgrades from the car to test and then put them back. I think the only way that you can do that at the moment is if you saved your, and again, I wouldn't recommend it if you've only got one device, but you can save the game to the cloud, have it downloaded onto another device, and then reset the game. I think that would be the only way you could do it, and then you could attempt to do it. But I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you've got like a second device that you can definitely confirm you've done a good cloud save. Ayaka Yokotar says, I completed the Porsche Taycan Turbo GT Limited Series last Saturday. Many cash and gold gone. Too many laps each race, but I think it is worth it. Okay, well done. Well done. Well done to you. So Kenan Minnair says, was it actually full throttle? Probably not for me, to be fair. No. But he did put "You're good," though. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better with the brake assists turned to 0, but this car lends itself to that because it's so grippy and good in the corners. So there we go. That is goal 2 completed. Eric's been telling me about the potentials of the cockpit canopy. Apparently, we could install photochromic and hydrophobic technology that would aid visibility in harsh lighting and poor weather conditions. Mm. Just have a windscreen wiper. I'm joking. I'm joking. The canopy is most useful to deflect debris that is sometimes kicked up by another car whilst overtaking. To model this, allow your opponent 15 overtakes on you before reaching first place to win. So Kenan also puts that car sound was a Lotus, though, to be honest. And Advait Bellond, welcome along to the channel. Thanks for watching and welcome along to the chat. Asks, do you know any of the Indian gamers? I don't know. I know there are a number of gamers that watch my stream. So if you stick around, you might see some of them in the chats. I don't think there's a great deal of them in the chat at the moment, but I could be wrong on that. But yes, we do have a number of people from India that play this game and watch this channel. So welcome along. Thank you very much. Right, so what have we got to do again? Be overtaken 15 times and then reach first place to win. All right. I've got an easy one, I think, on this. I might be wrong. So I'm going to do this. Let's see if this works. I'm going to fly down here. And then stop. That didn't quite work. Okay. That did not work at all, did it? Okay, let's try that again then. Oh, this isn't working at all, is it? They're not very good, these guys. Not very fast. Okay. There we go, 10. Right. I feel like I'm making hard work of this, but then again, it is 2 laps, so I can probably just battle it out with first now. There you go. That'll do. Thank you very much. There you go. He's like 15. There we go. Seem to have done that the hard way, but there we go. There we go. So look, says just let them overtake you in the start. But I was at the back, so I needed to overtake them and then let them overtake me. That was the plan. Didn't quite work like that though. Welcome along. Oh, look, good to see you again. Nevertheless, I did complete that goal. Goal 4. Right, what we got next? We need to test out the canopy under normal race conditions. So we returned the car to perform as the Ferrari F14T. Now win this autocross with an average speed of 119 miles per hour, to prove the performance is no worse with the canopy. Oh, 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 ooh. Yeah, thinking about it retrospectively, I should have overtaken them all and then stopped. You are indeed correct to look on that one. And I haven't won this one. I'm not going fast enough. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. So I've got to remember that this car is now pretty much knackered. Oh, come on, no. Oh, this ain't good, is it? I'm going to do it. Okay. Well, at least I know where the issue is. So I reckon this one's quite a hard one. There's literally no benefit for the car being upgraded. So let's try that again. Okay. Okay. Oh, keep it up. No, it's too late. I've lost it. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, that was a tough one, that one. Lord Night Moon says, yep, that one tough. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if when I did that before, if I actually did that one or skipped the goal. It wouldn't surprise me in the past. I used to find, because previously I used to only have brake assist on low, and I typically found there was always at least, well, say at least, there was typically one goal that was very hard to complete. But normally then, straight after the very hard goal, there was a very easy goal. So it wouldn't surprise me if that would have been in the past a banana skin, and this one is, yeah, here we go, straightforward. To end the day, I want you to beat the top distance of this endurance race by reaching at least 8.5 miles per hour without damaging your car or running out of fuel. Okay, that should be easy enough. So lift and coast again, I would suggest. Let's find out if that is indeed the case. Tell you what helps with this car as well, as soon as you lift off the accelerator, it almost acts like a brake. And we're almost at 2 miles already. There we go. Okay, there we go, 3 miles, and I need to get to 8. So as long as I've got 4 units of fuel left, by the time I get to 4.25 miles, I should be okay. I'm going to overtake any more cars for this lap. There we go. Easily got to 4.25. There we go. And just to confirm my point, our lock says engine braking is very strong in this car. Indeed it is, sir. There we go. So I've still got 980 odd seconds on the clock. I've got 6 miles on the scoreboard, and I've got 3 units of fuel left, and I only need to get to 8.5. Now it says don't run out of fuel, but I guess as long as I've done over 8.5, it doesn't matter if I do run out of fuel. I'm not worried about not overtaking the cars now because I know I've achieved. It was 8.5, wasn't it? There we go. 8.5. Oh, did you say without damage as well? Whoops. Oh dear. Almost cost me there. There we go, 9 miles. So as I said, I'm assuming it won't matter now if I run out of fuel having done 8.5. But I could be wrong on that. Let's find out. There we go. Boom. Sid enters the chat and says, "Hi, bro. How are you?" I am very well, sir. I hope you are too. Kenan McNair puts in the chat, the McLaren Speedtail event, I didn't finish as the car had too low grip. Well, I did finish it, but I struggled and I did have to spend or upgrade, apply quite a few upgrades. Um, yeah, so I mean that's one of the things. Obviously, these guys that are always in A and B says, "Oh, you can do it without 0 upgrades or with a minimum upgrade." There's a lot of us that aren't quite as good as that. So quite often I don't like listening to them because I know I can't achieve what they're achieving. What I tend to do is always make sure before entering any event I've got at least 1,000 gold. And I generally go on, in terms of budgeting, expecting to spend half the gold on upgrades relative to the full cost of the car. That's how I tend to approach it. uh, Works relatively well for me. Sometimes I do better, sometimes do a little bit worse, but overall it works out okay. Right, on to stage 8. A look, Goose hands out a little bit of criticism my way, which is fair enough. He says, "You don't need to coast so much, I feel, just before corners, really." That's fair enough. Um, One of the things I was doing, though, was making sure that I wasn't wasting any. If I overtook a car, I wasn't wasting the time. So I always tried to make sure I had less than 80 seconds on the clock before overtaking a car. But then once I'd done it, I just blasted the car through to the end. But I take on board your criticism. Right, so stage 8, rivals do battle. Hey Ahmed, you got something to say to us? I just heard something from an old engineer friend of mine who still works with Magnus. Uh-oh. It was you who gave Magnus the plans for the MP4X. Who betrayed us? Ah, but alas, my ruse must come to an end. Oh, here we go. Ahmed and his tricky games. Yes, it was I. I am the architect of this great rivalry. But Eric, if you would stop to listen to me, you'd understand why it was so. All shall be revealed in time, or at least in stage 8, as it is the final stage. No surprise, 5 goals to stage 8. Goal 1. Before you face Magnus, you have a warm-up race. A warm-up race. But you can defeat your opponent even with a head start. Keep under 10 miles per hour for 10 seconds and then win without going off track for more than 2 seconds. So my view here is don't start for 10 seconds. That's what my immediate reaction is there. But let's see. There we go. 'Cause I think the views, yeah, I can't see on that view, so you've got to. There you go. One problem with the view from behind, when you're still, you can't see any of the information. I mean, good grief. Look how easy that is. Already caught the back end. And I've got 3 laps. Oh, it is the shorter track though. Ooh. Let's get a move on. So I'm in 15. Wow. Ten. 9. Okay. 8. 7. 6. 5. Oh, almost hit him. Might have done actually. 4th. Hmm. 3rd. Oh yeah. There we are. 1 car. Oh. I'm gonna come across. There we go. Final lap into 1st. Easier when you've got a car fully upgraded, that's for sure. Right, catching back markers. There we go. Goal 1 completed. So Husni Marwan, welcome along to the stream. Thanks for putting a comment in the chat and says, wow, it is a very fast car. A Lock Goose says, I moved and lost thrice in this stage. Honestly, I think it's best not to move. That's why I was thinking 10 miles per hour. That's like, I'll just stay still. And obviously, I've got the car fully upgraded, so it is a little bit easier for me, but I do think that's the better strategy here. Canem McNair says you can just barely move, then go. Yeah. But the thing to know is if you play like I do, you can't see the timer counting down. So you do need to change your view so you can see the timer, which just adds an element of complexity, but not much, only a little bit. Well, there we go. Goal 1 completed. On to goal 2. Right, you and Magnus It's not you and Magnus. It's Magnus and you. I mean, I suppose it could be you. Technically, I think it should be Magnus and you. It's the named people first. It's like you and I. But anyway, there we go. You and Magnus are evenly matched. Each vehicle holding pieces the other hasn't, but you both have the tyre sensors in place. So you should keep an eye on your tyre wear whilst winning this event. So it's an autocross event, and it just says win this event. Okay. So have I got tyre wear? Yeah, okay. Alright. See how we get on. Now I reckon this is going to be tough. What's the betting this is going to go all the way down to... Yeah, there we go. Oh, see, there we go. And now it's at 0, so... Okay. So even with a mistake, I wasn't that far behind. So let's try that again. Thank you to Streamer YT for subscribing. Very much appreciated. All right, let's see if we can do this again. I'm better off just slowing down a little bit more rather than going off the track and then just completely taking my tyres down to 0. So this is the thing here. There we go. All right, and this one. 20, there we go, 29. That's a tough one. I was a second quicker almost, maybe a bit more. So if you've got fewer upgrades, I reckon that one is a real tough one. There we go. That's another goal completed. Let's see how we get on with goal 3. Now, I reckon that one was the banana skin. So what's the reckoning? From now on in, it'll be pretty much okay. Right, goal 3 of 5. See how Magnus pushes you to be better than you would be without him. I'm not going to argue with that. There's a scene, I have to talk movies, there's a scene in Rush, which is the film with sort of the rivalry between James Hunt and, I've forgotten his name now. I have literally forgotten his name. But when he had his accident, his doctor said to him in the film, at least, I don't know if it's true, you know, you should be very grateful of an enemy that pushes you all the way to be better. So I'm probably messing up. Nicky Lauda, thank you very much, Alok. Yes, Nicky Lauda. So I always remember that in the film. I mean, it's an excellent film, but that line, absolutely true, I think. So I'm not going to dismiss what they're saying about Magnus there. Although I do think Magnus is a spoiled individual. At least that's how he is portrayed in this game. Innovation is born from competition, my friend. Keep an eye on your tyre wear again and beat his speed record without going off track. 240 right here is what you have to get. Yeah. So that, I think that's probably hard if you've not got a car fully upgraded. Is there win this event without going off track? But have got diminishing tyres. Okay. I'm actually not overly worried about completing this. I'm more concerned about tyre degradation, because look how much it's degraded already. But in terms of getting 240, I don't think that's too big a deal. I'm not going to get it there. I'm not expecting it to get it there. Not sure if I can go around this corner. Just look, take it off a little bit. Right, now we should get it here. There we go. Now I've got to be careful here because now my tyres have degraded quite considerably, but then I can just tiptoe around for the rest of the track. Having now completed what I needed to do. There we go. 243 miles per hour is what I got at the end. And that's a car fully upgraded. So that would have been very difficult. So Kenan McNair says, I did this with 7 upgrades. Well, you did well. You did well. Aaron C. John says hello. Well, hello, Aaron. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Samuel Borter says hello. Welcome along, Samuel. Good to see you as well. And Conan says, all right to getting that goal completed. I mean, yeah. Not sure how I did it when I did it the first time because I would not have upgraded the car fully. I'm convinced of that, but I honestly can't remember. But there we go. That is goal 3 completed. 2 more goals left. We've done all right. We've only been racing for just under 2 hours. So at this point, it's looking okay. Right, so goal 4. The data from your sensors shows your tyres need replacing. That means these new ones will need warming up on the track to reach and beat him before the end. We cannot afford to go off track now. Right, so 0% warmed up tyres, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to take my time. I've got 2 laps. You can see there, we're still not the best, but I'm close enough to Magnus to know how I can beat him. For me at the moment, it's all about warming those tyres up. There we go. As soon as I get to 80%, I should be a little bit more comfortable about taking a few more risks. Here we go. There we go. Problem is, I've still got another lap to do. I think I can't go off track as well. I believe that's the case. Let me just check. Win this event without going off track. Okay. But at least we're at 100% tyres now, so that's a little bit harder to do. Okay, so second lap, I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead by over 150 yards. I reckon I've got this one in the bag so long as I don't make a mistake, which is a possibility. So when you consider the previous goal was very hard, this goal is nowhere near as hard. There we go. Okay. Streamer YT puts a few comments in caps. I prefer not to see caps. I know people have done it before. In terms of racing in Real Racing 3, I don't think there's an option of racing. So that's not a possibility. Aaron C. John says 8.4 could be hard. I think I just did 8.4, so it was okay. It wasn't too bad. Alok Goose says one of the easier events, really. Much easier than the Zenvo Aurora event. And that's why I'm doing the Zenvo Aurora event last. So, Alok, as always, you are spot on. And I will be doing that event last just so I've built up my confidence and hopefully improved my racecraft in terms of doing Real Racing 3 with zero brakes. But I'll be perfectly honest, if I do start struggling, I will put brake assist on low. The thing is, what I'm finding now is it's pretty close between the times I can set with brakes off and brakes set to low, or brake assist off and brake assist set to low. Canon agrees on the Zenvo. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it last. Kenan says it has no grip. Well, that could be problematic for me, but we'll see. I have, in fairness, budgeted to spend a lot more. My expectation when I do that event is I think I'm probably going to end up having to do 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3 is my expectation, but we'll see. That's what I budgeted for. So if I do any better, I'm happy. I'm up. So Alok says this goal is the second hardest if you don't have all order upgrades. Okay, well that'll be interesting. And as Aaron has put, my car is fully upgraded. So Imran Zakhave, welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting in the chat. As I say, welcome along. Says, can you show me your favourite car? I can do, not in the middle of this event though, but once this event is completed and it's only got one more goal to do, I will show you my favourite car. So yeah, I'll do that once I've completed this event. Alok says it's quite easy with full upgrades. Right, so final goal of stage 8. Oh no, Magnus's tyres seem to be failing. It's up to you. All right, give Magnus a third chance with a 10-second head start, or you rub salt in the wounds of his defeat by overtaking him at least 15 times before you win. I'm going to go with the 10 seconds. And as before, I'm just going to switch the view. I'm just going to switch the view so I can actually see the time. There we go. Wait 10 seconds. And then we're off. I mean, he's only there. I mean, is it quick? Is it a quick lap? Or is it the whole Silverstone? Oh, it's a quick lap. Oh, okay. Oh. Messed it up, though. I've got 2 laps. And I'm right... Oh, there we are. Nice and easy. Oh. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, goal 5 in stage 8 completed. I don't win the car as I already own it, but hopefully I'll get some gold. There we go. 20 gold. Some VP. I'm not collecting any of the VP rewards today. There we go. So my plans, my ambition has all been realised. 2 MP4Xs, your progress. Fueled by a rivalry with Magnus, it wasn't really a rivalry, and the product of it all proved to the world of the viability of McLaren's dream for the future. Wow, Ahmed, you're certainly a master schemer. There's no way I could have orchestrated such a complex plan. I'll just stick to my auto engineering. There's no need to be the best at everything after all. But I couldn't have done it without you both, my friends. I am sorry that I kept secrets from you. No, you're not. You always keep secrets. You're just a born liar, Ahmed. But I hope you understand. No, I don't. To show my appreciation, because I promised, the MP4X is now yours. Well, for once you didn't lie. Well done. Enjoy. Except it isn't mine, because I'd already got it, so I don't get a second one now, do I? But there we go. That is Formula Future completed very easily with it being fully upgraded. Uh, I'll come back to Carlos's question in a second. So let me just Imran Zakayev says, "Congratulations, sir." Now, I did say I would show you what is my favourite car in the game, and surprisingly, it's not this one. Although that is a lovely car to drive, it's just a concept. So I do like the real car, and this real car I've seen in real life. I haven't driven it, um, and that is the Rimac Nevera, which is an electric car apparently. And this car is fantastic. Look at the PR; it's 110, so it's a half decent supercar. It also has excellent grip and excellent braking, as well as being very fast and very quick. And obviously, it's quick. It's because of the torque being an electric car. So yes, I absolutely love that car. That's my favourite car. So hopefully, Imran, that answers your questions, sir. So Carlos Guerra asks, do you have any F1 drivers that you like? Um, there are a few that I don't think I dislike any F1 drivers. So I am intrigued by this year's competition because I do think obviously Lando Norris has his best opportunity to win. I do think he's the stronger driver between him and his Aussie counterpart. Um, it looks like there's an outside chance that um, well, let's do Ferrari first. So I expected Ferrari to be a lot closer. So I thought there was an outside chance of Lewis Hamilton doing very well. Um, but they've had not a very good start. So it will be intriguing whether or not Ferrari come into play later on during the year. But it also looks like Max Verstappen has a very good chance simply due to his racecraft. So I'm really looking forward to how F1 develops. I'm not really bothered who wins. I just want to see good racing, good racecraft, and it sounds like we're going to get it. So a lock says it will be Max versus Norris. Well, it looks like that after one race, but don't be too surprised if other people come into it. I've not even mentioned uh, Mercedes. And I'm quite intrigued by that Italian rookie that's driving in the Is he Italian? I think he's Italian. He had a very impressive race yesterday. So, there'll be I reckon there'll be a few in the mix, and I don't think it's going to be as simple as one or two drivers winning all the races again. So it should be a good year. And as Carlos has just confirmed, yes, Lando Norris did indeed win yesterday. But Max wasn't too far behind. He wasn't too far behind. So it should be interesting. Anyway, there we go. That is the end of the racing for today. The Formula Future event completed. My gold now sits at 1,656. There will be a stream tomorrow. It will be a bit later. So the reason, well, hopefully, I mean, who knows with real racing free nowadays. Normally, but it's not always the case. On a limited series, you get 1 day of free servicing, but it's not always the case. It definitely doesn't seem to be the case on new cars. So I'm hoping the Nissan R390 GT1 Limited Series will come when I open it up with 1 day's worth of free servicing. So my plan is to split that into two parts. So I'll do part one later on in the day tomorrow at 6 p.m. UK time, and then part two at 1 p.m. on Wednesday UK time. So the times will be different, and that just enables me to complete the series under the free servicing so long as it does last 1 day. Oh, there we go. Aaron C. John says Kimi Antonelli did well. Yes, I think he's the second Mercedes driver. So, yeah, that will be very interesting. A lot Goose puts Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren will fight the constructors' title. Yes, yes. McLaren has a big advantage, though. Um, yeah, it will be interesting what happens on different types of tracks. Because I don't think Melbourne is a good example of some of the faster tracks. So it will be interesting if McLaren still have the edge on some of the faster tracks. But we'll find out in due course. Ayako Yokotar says today is another limited series coming. Indeed. Well, today for you, for me, 8 hours 49 minutes. We'll actually put it at midnight. Um, my time. So I won't be playing that until at some point tomorrow. But yes, indeed, the Nissan R390 GT1 Limited Series will be released. A lot Goose says, which one? The Nissan one? Yes, yes, it's on screen now. For me, it unlocks in 8 hours 49. Now, for you, Alok, that will also be Tuesday, as it is for me. But Ayaka lives, I believe, in California, so it will still be Monday for them in California because they're so far behind in terms of time. I believe it's 6 hours behind. Right, there we go. Okay, right, let me just put that down. So hopefully everybody had a little bit of fun. Obviously a little bit different, being a flashback event where I've already won the car and the car's fully upgraded. So it was a little bit easier for me. But thank you all for watching. Let me just drop the. There we go. Thank you all for watching. Um, Look, Goose says that sounds derogative. I didn't mean it that way, but yes, it was on screen. Oh, the time thing. Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. No, no, no. No, not at all. Not at all. Mm. One final shout out. Adi Raza Khan enters the chat and says, yo, bro, yo, back. Ayaka just confirms there. Yes, it comes at 5 p.m. their time. So that's, I think, to be fair, you guys have had your time saving, your clock times changed a bit. So I think it's normally 6 hours. You're 6 hours behind, but I think at the moment you are 7 hours behind, or behind the UK, that is. Just in terms of time before Alok says another comment. Right, okay, let's wrap up there. We could go on forever, and you know it would be very easy to, but that wasn't too bad. So as a flashback event, was able to complete it in just over 2 hours, which makes a nice change. That will change come next week when I'm attempting some of the events to win a car. I'm pretty sure that will be um, a lot longer. So, with that being said, um, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for all the comments in the chat. Excellent to see. And thank you for anyone that subscribed. Very much appreciated. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't done so already, I can see a lot of people already have, giving the video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. If you'd like to see more of this type of content, then on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel The Fifth Guardian. And on Rumble, please follow the channel The Fifth Guardian. I will be back on YouTube UK time at 6 p.m. to do part one of Nissan R390 GT1 Limited Series, and it will be closer to 11 p.m. on Rumble, both of those times UK time. That being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Until then, thank you and goodbye.